Crypto Insane back with another video. Right, so just going to talk more about Tron, but before I go on, I'm just going to give you a little disclaimer. Okay, so I'm not a financial advisor, financial dependent, or financial consultant. The information is displayed in my videos is for informational purposes. Yeah, this is my journey. Anything you decide should be based on your own research. Right, so just a few updates now from my videos from last week. Now the Tron space, there's a lot going on in the Tron space. There's a lot of decentralized applications coming out there. A lot of the market is opening up to new things here, and there's just so much going on now with this. So yeah, update Tron Radar. So since last week, I think it's a week before, they've released another game called Bash sometime last week. So players are playing this. I mean, allegedly the way it works is people place their bets on here. They move the slider up and down, and basically the smaller the sword is, the less damage it's going to do to the monster. The bigger the sword is, the more damage it's going to do. And yeah, you'll get basically paid out. So you bet your Tron and you get paid out on the attacking, and you get paid your dividends. And I think the difference with this one is that there's some kind of jackpot thing they got here, and I think also that the dividends are slightly harder to achieve on this one. Let's have a look. Dividends. Yeah, Bash is 2,000 Tron per ruby this time, as opposed to if you played Rage is only 1,000 per Tron. So yeah, currently still going on with this. Got about 287 rubies frozen. Yeah, it's going on with this one. Dividends seem to be slightly less now, but yeah, I mean, things seem to be okay with this, and they've got some world map coming soon. Not sure what that is. World of Tron Radar Warriors, where adventure just begins. So maybe some all-round game they're putting into. Okay, so that's that. So let's have a look at Tron Bank now. Tron Bank, 210 million in the contract. Not really moving from there. I don't know from the last video I made what was in the contract there, but yeah, I mean it's been steady for about a week now. Still getting paid Tron, still on the 3.6 daily ROI. Until when I get my return on investment back, then I'll probably look into reinvest. So yeah, Tron Bank is still going on. Nothing's really changed on this front here. Yeah, they still got the daily returns. Put your money in and get your money out. So as long as these things last, as long as the contract is there's enough in the contract, you should be able to you should be able to get paid. It's just whether or not people are reinvesting in these things and making it sustainable. Okay, so yeah, Tron Bank is Tron Bank is another one that I'm in. Let's move on now to TronBet. TronBet still doing this thing. Like I said, this is more of the original one of the original dapps on Tron. Dividends currently at nearly 2 million. I've got some anti in there frozen. It's not going to pay me much, but the idea is to build it up and freeze it. So just build up my Tron stack. Not real changes as such. I thought they was coming out with poker. I think they're still working on this Tron Live and Tron Slots and Tron Poker, so still waiting on that. Been in their Telegram as well. I think they're fine tuning it and working on that. So yeah, I mean what's the next one now we'll have a look at? So Bankroll. So Bankroll is doing this thing now, but if we go down we can have a look at the contract balance is at 91 million and the withdrawals is at 73 million. So the amount of members have increased, but it looks like people are withdrawing now from this now quite quickly, but it is still paying out nicely. What they've done now, their update is they've released Bank Luck now. So if you don't know about Bank Luck is another non-profit casino, decentralized. So basically it's a dice game. You roll and you get your credits, and it actually tells you how much you've rolled into, how much you've rolled. So I've rolled about 1,245. So what you do, you get your credits and then you withdraw it, and then it goes into your bankroll balance. There's more on this in the descriptions. Let's have a look at this Discord thing, right? And yeah, that's Bank Luck. Yeah, so one thing I would say about the Tron space right now, it seems to become overloaded with a lot of applications. There's a lot of YouTubers sort of like, pumping a lot of these decentralized applications. And if we have a look on that review, we can have seen now there's quite a lot of new Tron Dapps that's coming onto the scene, like quite a lot, and it's kind of like diluting the market. And it seems like people are, if they're playing sort of like gambling games, they're mining, and it depends upon which dividends are best. They're unfreezing them. If the site has a token, they're depending upon which one's paying the most dividends, they're going to that one. That's what I find. I mean, there's a new one called GACX. I may do a video on that. TronNext. Yeah, there's some new ones here in the Tron space. I mean, yeah. So Tron is definitely, it's done. It's time now. You still get your dividends, but it's just dependent upon whether or not people want to play with this. There's another one here, IOST, something quite new some people are talking about. I may do some videos on this. I don't have any IOST at the moment, but this is very new. Yeah, so Ethereum is not much going on there. Ethereum is just too slow at the moment. What else can I talk about now? Doubly is I'm not sure what's going on with Doubly. There's a lot. I mean, I don't seem to have been paid in Doubly recently. I did ask them for what opinion, they've not paid this. So Doubly is one at the moment where I would not invest any more money in there, because they're coming out with all these challenges and things like that, and a lot of people and customers don't seem to be getting paid, or they're saying they're behind in their support. So yeah, I would not get into Doubly at all at this present time. Okay, so let's go back into here. What else? There's a Tron Bank, TronBet, Bankroll, Bank Luck, and there's some few other things that I'm going to be going into as well, just dependent upon more on the Tron Dapps space. Because overall right now is just trying to build up my Tron, because at the moment the market seems to be having a little bull run. Not necessarily we're in a bull market, but we're in a little bull run here, so you never know. Everything is carrying there, and may decide to sell some Tron for BTC to buy some of these altcoins that are quite good at the moment, it seems. So like I said, people, subscribe, hit the like button, turn on post notifications, and I will bring you more content. Peace.